Gym machines were never built to make you strong. They were built to be easy to sell, and they lock your body into one fixed path. 6 isometric holds do the opposite, loading your whole body the way real life does. The third hold trains something no machine in any gym can, the strength that catches you when the ground moves sideways. First though, the wall sit. The wall sit rebuilds the foundation every machine ignores, your ability to hold your own body weight without giving out. Here is why that matters. By 60, most men have lost about a third of the quad and tendon strength they had at 30, and most never notice until standing from a low chair turns into a small struggle. That is not aging, that is disuse. A leg press machine moves the weight for you on a track, but it never asks your knee to stabilize itself, so the joint stays weak even as the number on the stack goes up. You don't need a gym, you don't need to be young, you just need to do this right. Set your back flat against a wall and slide down until your knees bend to about 90 degrees, like an invisible chair. Keep your weight in your heels and your knees stacked over your ankles, not caving inward. Most men let the hips creep up to cheat the burn, so keep your thighs parallel to the floor. If 90 degrees hurts, stop higher, at a quarter bend, and work down over weeks. Hold for 30 seconds, rest, and repeat for 3 rounds. Every second you hold, you are teaching the muscle around your knee to fire together under load, the exact pattern a machine takes away from you. That repair compounds, and within weeks, the stairs stop being something you think about. This is the difference between carrying your own groceries up to the front door at 70 and standing at the bottom deciding whether it is worth it. But strong legs only matter if the thing on top of them can stay upright, and that depends on something most men have never trained on purpose. You might think a back machine builds a strong core, sitting there pulling a bar toward a padded seat. What if I told you the deep muscles that actually protect your spine never switch on when a machine supports your torso for you? That is the gap the plank closes. The forearm plank trains the deep core that braces your spine every time you bend, twist, or lift something off the ground. A seated machine holds your trunk in place, so the stabilizers underneath go quiet, and that is exactly why a man can look strong on the equipment and still tweak his back lifting a suitcase. Set your forearms on the floor under your shoulders and extend your legs straight behind you, balancing on your toes. Your body should form one straight line from your heels to the back of your head. The most common mistake is letting the hips sag, which dumps the load onto your lower back instead of your core, so squeeze your glutes and pull your belly button up toward your spine. If a full plank strains your shoulders, drop to your knees and hold the same straight line from knees to head. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds for 3 rounds. When you brace like this, you are waking up the muscular corset that surrounds your spine, the support system a machine never lets you use. It is like installing a seatbelt around your lower back, one that catches you the moment a real-life movement tries to throw you off balance. But there is a layer underneath even this, and it is the one thing every machine actively robs you of. Before we get to that, one quick thing. These holds work because tendons and stabilizers rebuild in response to sustained time under load, not in response to a machine moving weight for you. But 6 holds are just the entry point to the full system. If you want the complete library, 50 isometric holds organized for men who want to rebuild real strength without grinding their joints down, the link is in the description below. The holds are the deeper strength layer that everything else stands on, and the full set walks you through them in order. Now back to the layer machines never reach. When was the last time you caught yourself mid-stumble and your body just handled it without thinking? That instinct lives in the muscles along the side of your trunk, and there is not a single gym machine that trains them directly. The side plank rebuilds your anti-rotation strength, the ability to resist forces that try to twist or tip you sideways. Machines move you in straight lines on fixed tracks, which is the opposite of how a curb, an icy step, or a grandchild grabbing your leg actually loads your body. That is why men who look strong on equipment still feel unsteady the moment the ground gets unpredictable. Lie on your side and prop yourself up on one forearm, elbows stacked directly under your shoulder. Lift your hips off the floor so your body makes a straight diagonal line, supported only by your forearm and the side of your bottom foot. The common error is letting the hips drift forward or sag toward the floor, so stack everything in one clean line and hold steady. If that is too much, bend your bottom knee and rest it on the floor for support. Hold each side for 20 seconds, 2 rounds per side. This is the work that quietly decides whether a trip becomes a recovery or a fall. After a couple of weeks of this, you will